Did the shorts cover? No. Then what are we talking about? Y'all see this? I want y'all to see this. Look at this. Two apes. AMC and GME. GME and AMC. Okay? Together. You see this? That's what this is. Okay? We're fighting against everybody, including each other. Okay? But we're still here. Okay? If you're gonna Moaz with the real apes, you have to move the real ape message. If you're not moving the real ape message, then it's gonna be seen, with your own actions, because your own actions have shown, you're not a part of the ape movement, And so some people say, I'm not a fucking ape. Well, if you're not a fucking ape, then why don't you sell your shares? Oh, you're holding for the Moaz, then you're a fucking ape. So shut the fuck up and stand in line. Okay? So I get it. Some people want to make things political, but that's the problem. That's why you have a guy like me that's in the middle who don't give a damn about none of that shit. All right? And I'm just telling you right now, you trying to win with us? Win with us. Don't try to dip into the fucking pot. Okay? Now, as far as Astro and Trades and their videos, I like what I saw. I like as far as, hey, gloves are off. I've been came in this game, like literally, came into this community, gloves off. Like, okay, these individuals, one of my videos apparently went viral. My top list of YouTubers to enjoy, avoid, and must-haves. I made that list with the pure intention, I'm gonna be honest, with the pure intention not to separate everybody, but to shake shit up, because I saw how wrong this shit was fucking going. I'm like, listen, the more like individuals that are literally super responsible for a lot of things, they're not getting the communication right, the real ape message. They're only looking at the market overall, not even giving the reason why they're looking at the markets overall. They're saying that they're data scientists. They're saying that they're, lawyers. They're saying that they're this or that. Me and Ape Father, we already simply said, hey man, we're just music guys in this. But we did our own DD. And so this is the way that I believe. This is the way. And everybody that's not a part of this way, please move out the way. The apes have spoken. Apes are talking to you on YouTube. They're not just hating on you. For anyone that's feeling like they're hating on you, no, they're not hating on you. They're just keeping it fucking real with you. You want to be part of the movement? There's ways to change. There's ways to take shit back. There's going to become a time where eventually some of the apes are going to start saying your name, and then you're going to start wondering, well, why don't you guys like me? Well, it's because you're not doing this shit right. Okay? Like, listen. Trades. Let me talk to you real quick. I don't think you're the main issue. I think many people just need a boogeyman, right? They feel like you're the main guy on this shit. Remember, there are no leaders. We're all just apes in this. You just kind of started early. You know what I'm saying? Like with the rest of us. But, there's certain individuals, as I mentioned, there's certain individuals I don't mind receiving any donations or receiving any of those elements if they're actively helping people. And I'm talking like the most pure instant DD that you could ever get, like a data scientist would know, right? So that's just my thoughts on that. But everybody keeps fucking with these guys. They keep listening to these guys. And so you got to stop listening to these guys. This is D. His name is D. Okay? D, right? He buys the Constitution for $43 million. Oh, yeah. What is that saying to the apes? That must be a letdown for the apes. No, that just means that when this shit fucking blows over, he's gonna have to explain himself, and everybody's gonna be like, "Well, how do you explain all these rich motherfuckers around here?" And he's gonna say, I have the Constitution." That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna change the narrative. Are you ready for that? Oh yeah, this guy, he's gonna spew everything he says. This is D Ryder. D Ryder. He's gonna do that, and this is D Sucker. Yeah, this guy, D Sucker. So I'm gonna say it again. D Ryder, D Ryder, and D Sucker. You're listening to all three of these, and then you come out and you say, "Oh, the stock is just a stock," because you're probably listening to these two motherfuckers, and he's listening all of that shit. It's all over the fucking place. Now, I wanted to give you an image of why these videos from Trade Trades and Astro was made. So, Astro, I know why you made this video, because you are an ape. You see another ape who's yelling at other apes with a purse in their hand. You know, you're seeing it, right now. Why are you so mad at me? I'm an ape. Well, do you know there's other apes out here that want to talk to you, that want to like have a conversation with you and see where your mind is and actually get to know, I know you don't have to get to know all of us. You don't have to. But there's people that ask me things and want me to know things, and I say, okay, well, let me see what you're talking about. I'm a weed out the bots, and I'm gonna talk to the real. I've already mentioned that. I've already said that as I came into this situation. Matter of fact, I have my own entire AMC group in Facebook. We all just, and we're not even listening to any FUD. I mean, these are real monies, like actually before the 72 run up, where we just hammered it hard, and everybody just knew what time it was. So, who is this ape? Well, you already know who this ape is. This is Mr. Coors. Why are you guys upset? Why are you guys upset? Why are you guys upset? Well, we're upset because, Mr. Coors, you have to understand, with what you do and saying Moon Gang and Ape Nation and all this and that, it comes with responsibility. A lot of people are following you, and you're sitting around saying, hey, I only answer to people that pay me. You understand what I'm saying? So I've already called this, and I already seen this, and it's every day. It's super evident. Why are you only answering people that pay you? Why don't you answer other individuals? Maybe you could spot out a bot when you see it and block them. Maybe you could ride this shit with the rest of us. So like Astro says, there's still a chance that you could redeem yourself, from this. So, Matt Coors, stop yelling at the apes. But if you want to be a part of us, come bring your ass on over here, okay? Redeem yourself, okay? Every other ape out there, you can redeem yourself. Let's not get it twisted. Phil is quick to say all these other apes' names and things like that, but I am saying you can redeem yourself, okay? If you understand the elements. If Trade Trades is man enough to make apology videos, the rest of you should too. If not, then you're gonna be off the fucking team. It's as simple as that. And yeah, sure, I'm on the game. Even if I'm always, I'm still gonna win. Yeah, sure. But remember what I said. You'll always be an old man with money that no one likes. So I'd rather be the guy that everybody likes. So and I'm talking about like working with everyone. And I'm not saying, hey man, stay out the way. You don't know what you're talking about. This ain't that shit. This ain't that, man. So I'm just saying, don't be the ape that's like, hey, I made my bag. I want to go over here. Why are you mad at me? No, stop that shit. Don't do that. Now, I see you guys like how I'm using pictures. I have to visualize what I'm saying, because a lot of people don't understand. I'm coming from the block, and I'm just looking at this shit, and I'm just like, yeah. Now let me show you why everybody's mad at Review Dork. Okay, this is the struggling ape. He's like, yo, I got all my bag in AMC, but I mean, I'm struggling. I can't pay my bills. And Review Dork right here, okay, is like, yo, listen, if you sell this Guatemalan right here, you sell this, right, and you buy back in, full stop. That's why I called out Review Dork. That's why I made my videos, and everybody else has seen it. He went, it's a pretty bad situation. So Review Dork, you can also redeem yourself But you need to apologize to trades about using certain items. You need to, you need to do that in front of all of us, bro. Real apes. And if you ain't doing that shit, then I can't fuck with you, and I'm gonna always dish you, and I'm in your city, and I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm in your city. So, you see how I said that? I have no fear, bro. You want to figure out who I am? I'm straight from crosstown, boy, and you already know what that is. So, yeah. Anyways, this is how us real apes are looking at the rest of these apes that are sitting around, like Astro says, only doing this from 9 to 5. Who's talking to us all the time? Who's leaving videos? Giving information to other additional apes to, go through this psychological process. I mean, who's out there to help us calm the fuck down when it comes to this shit? I mean, I'm just like, listen, guys, I'm with you on this shit. I don't like to see other shit go down. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to certain, information that you're putting out, number one, make sure it's accurate. Make sure it's 100% and new, fresh. Make sure you're showing yourself actively trying to reach and get information, whether it's Twitter, Reddit, anything else. If it's on Reddit and it doesn't have a credible source or doesn't have any good information that could help me or help you, don't show it to us. We don't want to see it, okay? Influencers holding space calls. Listen, you could be getting infiltrated by other motherfuckers that see that you got a click going on and they got a bunch of money and they just want to jump in your shit. And you're like, hey, somebody with money and fame, let's get you on board and let's talk and let's make you a part of the crew. Full stop. They're not a part of the fucking crew. Understand that you could be fucking with motherfucking shape shifters. So you have to understand to back the hell away from that shit. All right. So this is me. Feel for real. I'm the ape that's looking at every fucking body. I'm watching everybody believe other people going crazy, and they're saying certain shit, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna do shit. And then boom, I'm calling out shit, and everybody's like, this guy Phil is always fighting. Why is he always fighting and picking on apes? I'm not picking on apes. I'm trying to help correct them so we can move one way. Move one way. We have to move one way. All right. So remember, we can all redeem ourselves, people. Don't get it twisted. We can redeem ourselves. Because at the end of the day, this is how we're gonna fucking look. Are you fucking kidding me? This is how we're gonna fucking look. Smooth brain, going through the fucking battle. This is what we're gonna be fucking look like. The real apes. You hear me? So that's my message for most of you apes out there. A little motivation. Don't worry about when it's going to squeeze. Just know it will squeeze. You watch it a few times a day, and that's fucking it. Don't sit there and on the chart all fucking day. There's going to be catalysts where people go live, and they're going to say, okay, I'm going to be expecting or looking at something, going live today. But if you're going live every single day, and the super chat just rolling in the dough, it just look like you're just like a fucking leech. You're promoting certain brokerages we've already said is bad. You're already promoting like Weeble. Like, why are you promoting Weeble? Clay, bro, stop it, bro. I know you're an ape. I see how you're talking about it. I've seen you talk about this for months. If Weeble is paying you, it's time to be transparent. So we can say, okay, you can listen to Clay, bro, when it comes to motivation, but he promotes Weeble. So you'll never hear Phil for real talk about other fucking plays unless I feel like it is a beneficial situation for the entire fucking movement. And so, yes, I mentioned one play, and that one play was Meta, Round Hill Ball Metaverse ETF. That's the only play I mentioned, and so far, it's green. Okay? So, anything else? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a music producer by the name of Phil For Real. And that's just my 2 cents on this, because like I said, I'm not worried about distractions. I'm not worried about, any of this other shit. Have the shorts covered? No. Okay, then what the fuck are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about this? Oh, but you're mad. Why are you mad I'm profiting from the apes? Well, we're mad because that's not the fucking way, man. That ain't the fucking way. You think this smooth brain ape wants to be profited off of? No, they don't. So they don't want to be bothered with. Like, they're already like they're trying to get their money back. They're trying to get their money back. So you come around, hey man, I gotta, while you're at it, you want this, you want that? No, I don't want it. I got shit I got to do. I got bills I got to pay. I got things to focus on. I got life to live. I got games I want to play. I got movies I want to watch. You know, like I said, you know, many people will look at this situation and treat this like this some gangster. This is some gangster shit. This is some gangster shit that's happening. But guess what? There's also some fundamental shit that's happening that allows a gangster just to ride this fucking wave and stay out the streets. Let me tell you something, man. One of my favorite artists was murdered the other day. You know that? Young Dolph. That artist was one of my favorite artists. Not because he's the best rapper. It's because he was fucking independent. And he wasn't singing, rapping, and mumble rapping. He was doing his own fucking thing, just swag rapping. And I love that shit. Fuck if you don't like it. But I'm just saying, like, I see that shit. And imagine if he would have been like a whole whale and just been like, fuck it, all in on AMC. You know, now you got artists like Money Man that makes records, you know, call it blockchain and talking about that. I'm actually making a record for my B-Day tomorrow. So I'll be surprising you guys with that. So, but people, listen, you know, this isn't about who, you know, we all want to be on one accord. And if someone presents an idea, we're going to hear them all out, and we're going to spread that idea among all the apes. Okay, no more of the, hey, this is the way only because that person said so. Do all the apes agree with that? What that person says? Let's put it like that. So if I see information from, you know, let's say AMC Bigums, if he presents it to me, I confirm how credible it is. I confirm if I could see the information. I confirm that, you know, hey, there are catalysts that could make it pop. Man, he did kind of explain this really well. Then I'm going to fucking use it and say, hey, I like what AMC Bigum said. Go check it out. That's how it spreads from real apes. All this other shit, like this other popularity contest and shit, you can keep that shit in high school. Right now, you dealing with some real street shit right now. I'm telling you, nobody wants to hear that other shit. We on some money shit. The rebels want to make money. The smarty pants want to make money, and the popular crew wants to keep making money, right? So there's only one way for us to click up, and that's to work together, okay, as one, so that way we can all become evolved. And that's my message. Did the shorts cover? No? Oh man, what the fuck? What are we talking about?